What a time it was, with so few friends to turn to. What a time it was, when all we did seemed wrong. We'd broken all our bonds and the battle plan was drawn. What a time it was. 1965, the year of UDI. Who'd have thought the country would survive or stay alive? The UN made us outcasts, and the British said we couldn't last, that we would fall when the oil did not arrive. Now I don't say we were right, and I don't say we were wrong. I'm just trying to tell it like it was in simple song. You see, when people love their homeland, they regard it as their own land, and they fight whether they're right or they are wrong. What a time it was, with all the world against us. What a time it was, not all we did was wrong. We'd broken all our bonds, but life kept going on. What a time it was. 1966 saw some ocean politics, when two men climbed a tiger to have talks about the talks. They talked and talked and talked and talked and talked and talked some more. The negotiations ended in deadlock. And in 1968 there was another great debate, this time aboard the Fearless, but the end was much the same. November saw a new flag raised while the people prayed for better days, and hope was still the surname of the game. And in 1970 our republic came to be. Solutions seemed to fly a little further out of reach. But the next year through the gloom came Sir Alec Douglas Hume, and it seemed they'd found a way across the breach. So in early 72, Lord Pearson and his retinue arrived to put the nation to a test that they had planned. But still it seemed the plan was bad, no better than the last they'd had, and knows the word we heard across the land. What a time it was, with all the world against us. What a time it was, when all we did seemed wrong. We'd broken all our bonds and the battle plan was drawn. What a time it was. 1975, and Mr. Forster had arrived with President Kaunda for some talks across the falls. But nothing there could be resolved, the problem still was too involved, and the impetus slowed down until it stalled. 1976 was when cosmopolitics finally put pressure on the players in the game. Kissinger's proposals were broadcast to the nation, with one man and one vote the final aim. Well, Geneva should have sealed it, but instead it just revealed that all the players in the game were poles apart. Well, they had to find a way to start again another day, with all prepared to take a peaceful part. What a time it was, with all the world against us. What a time it was, when all we did seemed wrong. We'd broken all our bonds and the battle carried on. What a time it was. Now in 1978, while the rest still vacillate, we found a way to work it out within the land. Never mind the rest, what we're doing's for the best, and all we want is a peace we understand. There'll be votes for all the folks, and with sanctions gone we hope to rebuild this little country to a proud and single nation. We've got to end this dreadful war. We found what we've been fighting for. Will the world wake up and stop this conflagration? What a time it's been. So few friends to turn to. What a time it's been. When all we did seemed wrong. We're trying to put things right, but the battle still goes on. What a time it's been.